Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well and welcome back to our 1900 to 1945 Capital Ship League. It's very exciting because we've now started round 2. First, a recap of round 1. We had 32 capital ship contenders in 16 battles and 16 have survived into round 2. Today, Bismarck versus Alaska. Bismarck in round 1 faced Hood. It was a relatively easy victory and Bismarck went through. Alaska faced Dunkirk. French battleship, and Alaska went through. And so we start round 2, 16 contenders and 8 battles. Now I asked the boys to put them in pairs, but I added some restrictions. I said I wanted Bismarck, I wanted Littorio, I wanted Iowa, and I wanted Yamato to be positioned thus that they would not be able to meet each other until at least the semi-finals. So there were some restrictions. Around that they plotted the other 8 vessels, and this is what we've got. Today is Bismarck versus Alaska. We've already looked at these vessels once, but let's face it, we've all slept since then, so we need to remind ourselves. First, Alaska in 1944 fit. Guys, it's not a battle cruiser, is it? Is it a heavy cruiser? What is it? I forget now.
Large cruiser, so it's kind of like an intermediary.
Large cruiser, roger. 809 feet long, extremely long, but very thin in the beam, 92 feet. Displacement just under 30,000 tons. Maximum speed 32 knots. Crew staggering 2,251. 2 in class, Alaska and Guam. In terms of gunnery, we have only 12 inch. I don't remember that. I thought she has 16 inch. Right. She has 9 guns, 3, 3, 3, 12 inches, 50 caliber, 37 kiloyards range. That's about 13 miles. 25-second reload time, so at least she's got a good reload time. Secondary guns 12, 6 per side. Classic 5 inches at 38 caliber, 18 kiloyards, reload time 5 seconds. In terms of sensors, we have surface search radar at 22 nautical miles. Guys, is it integrated into fire control?
Oh, we presume so for the Americans, yes.
In terms of our armour, this is not good. Belt, 9 inches deck, 4 inches mag, 12 inches turret, 13 inches bridge, 10 inches superstructure, essentially none at 1 inch. Over to Bismarck. This is a bit of a meaty contender, guys. Let's remind ourselves of her credentials. She is longer, 824 feet long, by a staggering 118 feet in the beam. What a stable gun platform that must be. Displacement 50,500 tons, more than 20,000 tons more than the other guy. Speed 30 knots, pretty respectable. Crew 2,065, just 1 in class, although I thought Tirpitz was this class, but never mind. Weapons, she has 8 guns, 2, 2, 2, 2. Pairs of 15 inches by 52 caliber. That's a huge caliber. 40 kiloyards range, just over 20 miles. Reload time, amazing, 24 seconds. Secondary guns, type 1, 16, 8 per side, 4.1 inch by 65 caliber, wow. Just under 20 kiloyards, 4-second reload time, oof. Secondary guns otherwise, 12, 6 per side, caliber just under 6 inch, 25 kiloyard range, reload time 10 seconds. In terms of sensors, we have a surface search radar of 10 miles, air radar not relevant for today, belt, 12.5 inches, deck, 5 inches, mag, 12.5 inches, turret 14 inches, bridge 14 inches, superstructure 8 inches. Guys, in terms of predictions, well, you've got a battleship here that has better credentials in everything apart from 2 knots of speed. So bigger guns, lots more guns, lots more armour, lots more weight, lots more size. Her radar doesn't go as far, I noted, but otherwise I don't see any way that Bismarck could lose. Change my mind.
Alaska's built as a strike cruiser. She needs to stay quick, agile. She needs to stay away from that visual range, and she needs to snipe and try to get through that 4-inch deck arm with bludgeon fire.
Sniper. I think you're all crazy nuts. I think it's going to be a couple of shots and this is going to get hit in the mag and that's the end of it. But I'm just going by the numbers and let's face it, I have been wrong, guys. We're going to just go away and decide who plays what. Stand by. So Dirty has chosen Alaska and British has chosen Bismarck. The rest of us are going to watch. Guys, I'm unpausing. Can we have orders from Alaska, please?
90 degrees to port and AP narrow spot.
Confirmed. Bismarck, orders please.
45 degrees starboard, AP narrow spot.
Confirmed. Let's let them get started up, guys. Now, we do have a bit of asymmetry in this matchup, obviously, viewers. In case you skipped the intro, what I was saying was that I've put some restrictions in place for these matchups for round 2 for reasons, but most of them are going to be pretty good matchups. After the competition is finished, we're going to remove all restrictions, and we're going to do some grudge matches where we can choose any ship against any ship. One I would love to see would be Alaska versus Hood, two kind of battle cruiser type vessels. Speaking of battle cruisers, this is not actually a battle cruiser, right, is it? It's not a BC, it's a CB. Can someone explain that? Because I'm awfully confused by it.
So at least by US Navy definitions, she's not a battle cruiser. The US Navy designed the battle cruiser class in the early 1920s, late 1910s. That was the Lexington class, which two would end up being built, but not as battle cruisers, because the Washington Naval Treaty would see them cancelled, and they would be completed as aircraft carriers instead, and they would fight in World War II. Lexington being sunk at the Battle of Coral Sea, and Saratoga surviving the war. But anyway, that was the only class of battle cruiser the US Navy really designed. When the Alaskas were coming into their initial design, they were kind of meant to counter a Japanese class of large cruiser, which was similar to them, which never was actually really considered seriously until the Japanese found out about the Alaskas, making them a strange self-fulfilling prophecy in a way. But they were also just generally meant to screen the fleet from cruisers and just be something fast that could kill cruisers, which is pretty much just a battle cruiser, but they were like, no, not battle cruisers. So they were kind of intermediaries, because battle cruisers are generally, they have the same gun caliber as the battleships all the time. If you look at things like the first battle cruisers, the Invincibles, they use 12-inch guns, which are the same as the contemporary Dreadnought class, which is like the Bella Orphan class or something. And when that moves up, you have things like Cats using 13.5-inch guns, which is comparable to the Iron Dukes and the King George V's, which were built with 13.5-inch guns at the time. So generally, they're going to use the same thing. The Alaskas don't. They had a new gun made for them, which was the 12-inch gun, which, well, you know, most battleships are using 14, 15, 16-inch guns at this time. The 12-inch gun is a brand new design. It's not the same 12-inch gun originally, but it's a very good design, and it's probably comparable to something like the 14-inch gun. Either way, they're essentially just scaled-up cruisers, and while they're big, they use a lot of the cruiser design choices, such as the secondary battery having a 5-inch turret super firing over B turret and X turret. They have fewer 5-inch batteries than battleships, and they have the float planes and midships, which are all features of US cruisers. It's actually, when you look at how the US were designing them, they wanted to make sure that they were battle cruisers. They didn't really like them. So, whereas the Lexington's hull number was CC, they changed the hull number to CB, which was a play on the cruiser hull numbers, because you have CL and CA for light and heavy cruiser. And they would have filled cruiser roles, probably leading to cruiser screens, and they wanted to build a whole bunch of them. Though they realized that because they were absolutely massive, it was not sustainable. And they only built, I think it was 2 by the end of the war. They would have built a lot more, but they never really ended up doing that. They never fulfilled their design purpose because, well, most Japanese cruisers were already sunk by the time they were completed. And they did prove to be very good carrier escorts, though, because they're fast and they're big, so they can keep up the carriers and you can fit a whole bunch of AAs.
British, wow, how about that? Not just an entertainment channel, but an education channel. Well done.
Can I have a southeastern direction, please?
Southeast is that way. Roger, is that a hard rudder?
Yep.
Roger, hard rudder. To the left, that'll be.
Yep.
You the boss. Response from Bismarck.
Can I check my back 2 turrets?
Back 2 turrets are currently out of arc.
Yeah, can I get 5 degrees to starboard, please?
5 degrees to starboard. Roger, and put your face in the mic, please. You've been very quiet today. I've been trying to turn you up. It's difficult. All right, so we've got a move from Alaska, creating some distance, and no hits so far. Okay, we've got one. Yeah, it's pretty superfluous bit on the bow there. Bismarck, any hits? Oh, yes, more hits on Bismarck. But again, it's 30 kiliyard damage, so 26 kiliyards at the moment. And we're 5 minutes in, guys.
I'd like to add one thing on the Alaska designation.
Yep.
You look at midship, she actually has hangars for her float planes. US battleships did not. You see the doors, yeah.
I see them,
in this angle.
yeah, right. Very interesting ship, guys. When do you want me to stop turning, by the way? Because you're going to be east. Okay, your midships, checking your guns. Your guns are in arc rear, out in arc front. You're all happy and good.
I'll take another 10 degrees to starboard.
10 degrees to starboard, aye aye. It looks like Dirty's trying to create some distance. One thing I noticed about this ship is it's a very fast turner. It's tactically very useful. I'm turning you off spot. Good fire control retention by the looks of it. Spotting off. You're both AP narrow, and you are 26 kiliyards.
Can I get spotting back on and turn direct southeast, please?
Spotting back on to save ammo, and southeast is that way there. So it looks like Bismarck wants to close distance. It looks like Alaska wants to open distance, which is kind of all very obvious. Bismarck's going to be a brawler, and she's going to hurt when she gets close with her secondaries.
Bismarck's relying on those optical directors, and we know Alaska's got radar fire direction. So
That's right, isn't it, guys? Yeah, absolutely. So
Bismarck also has very poor deck armour, only 4 inches, which Alaska can pen.
I'll tell you what'll be interesting. We won't do this because we're not that nerdy. We're pretty nerdy, but not that nerdy. Put these guys at 40 kiliyards or whatever, a sensible range is, and have them just snipe each other and not move, and see which one is the most accurate by measuring who gets the most hits. I wonder if it would be Alaska, because we think she's fire control radar integrated for ranging. We think Bismarck, we're not sure if Bismarck is, or it's pure optical. But if that's true, Alaska should have the better ranging, shouldn't she? Or maybe it's just not that clear. But anyway, it's just an interesting experiment.
I wonder how we could set that experiment up and do it in tandem with what we watch at the moment.
Funnel, but otherwise something minor. Well, so far, Alaska, although she's putting down more rounds, no one's really done any damage. But we don't expect it. Very fast moving ships, 25 plus kiliyards. And that said, if we get just one, okay, all fully repaired, if we get just one, or I should say there's an important thing, viewers, the guys do little bits of practice in between just to check out future battles. They do not tell me what the results are, so I don't know anything about it. But one thing they've said is that round 2, because the ships are all getting tougher, obviously, because it's a knockout competition, the battles are going to be harder to win. There's going to be less magazine explosions and stuff like that, with better designed battleships. What does that mean for us? It means longer battles. So we've had to put a time limit on. None of us have got time for 3 hours. We will have families and stuff. None of us have got 3 hours to sit and have a giant battle. So we've had to put a limit of 60 minutes. After 60 minutes, which is 50 minutes from now, the guy will pause it, and the guy with the most critical permanent damage, loses. Okay?
And I have a hard right rudder to southwest, please.
Roger. It's tough for Dirty because she's being chased by this, which is... It's fast. It's a battleship. It's fast, isn't it? It's what is it, guys?
Yeah.
It's 30 knots. That's a very hard thing to get chased by.
Sorry, can I get direct south, please?
Mm-hmm.
You almost have to yell British.
We had a lovely spiel from British. The problem is I didn't hear any of it because he's got a weird mic set up, but never mind, there's not much I can do about it. Right, Bismarck is due south. He's just cutting any escape of Alaska up his flank. Obviously, everyone's flank at the moment. It's tough. It's tough for Dirty because he knows when he gets in secondary range, it's just going to all go to hell. One thing we looked at beforehand is ammo supplies, and Bismarck. No, you've easily got. I'm trying to work it out in my head. That's magazine. You've got 60 minutes of ammo, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, for an hour that'll be fine.
Yeah, we are 11 minutes in, and there is no critical damage so far, so it would literally be a draw if it ended like this, which would be kind of awkward. We'd have to find a new metric of finding a winner. Which one's got the coolest name? Did we talk about why Alaska is called Alaska?
Because she's bigger than a cruiser, but smaller than a battleship. Cruisers are named for cities, and battleships are named for states, at least in the US. So the Alaskas were named for US territories, which they had at the time. So you have Alaska, which wasn't a state until 1956, I think. Same thing with Hawaii, and then you have the other territories like Guam and the Philippines, which they would have been named for.
Philippines, question mark? Wow.
Would it be confused with the Puerto Rico rather than the Philippines?
Yes, Puerto Rico's definitely, because they've got F-35s there, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm sure there would have been one called the Philippines as well, because they were a US territory at the time.
Smoke on.
We have a fire. I'm leveling you out. Right, 32 knots, you good? You have no damage. It bounced off your armor. How about that? It was just a 6-incher, obviously. I think it bounced off your turret top. Well, so far, we're 30 minutes in. I don't think anyone's taken any damage. It's annoying, that little jerk we get there when we change.
You were saying?
Oh, yeah, well, it's about as superfluous as you can get, but it's symbolic, is what it is. It's symbolic, guys. The Bismarck is burning.
Churchill would be most happy.
Are you happy with spot on or off British?
Let's have spots off and also turn southwest.
Spot off and turn southwest. Aye, aye, Captain.
How's my rudder?
You got hit, but it's going to be repaired in a few seconds, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Check your arming. You can go spot off now. Fire. Check your angles of fire. You're in angle just on the rear, on the front, sorry. But you got to keep an eye on that.
Can you slow me down to 15 knots, please?
Yes, sir. It's difficult, viewers, because, as I stressed at the beginning, the rules have changed. They can run away, absolutely. They've got an hour to play with. But they still need to inflict damage if they want to win after 60 minutes. It's difficult. It's something no battleship commander in real life would ever have to deal with.
So I can conclusively say at 40,000 yards, nobody's firing.
Okay, maybe that's a little bit. Go for 30 then, and make sure they don't move, Davros. Just put them still. Just force them to shoot each other. Bonza Bismarck is still absolutely perfect. Range. Oh, you've got it down to 22 kiloyards. Well, that's the beauty of geometry and stuff, I suppose. Exploiting turns from Alaska down to 22 kiloyards. So Dirty was trying to get distance, but it just ended up shooting him in the foot, and he's ended up closing anyway. So it may just delay. Yeah, it may just speed up the inevitable, in my opinion.
And Cap, can I just get like 5 or 10 more degrees to starboard so I can get the ray guns knocked?
Ding.
Good shot, Dirty. Yep.
Can I get 5 or 10 degrees?
Understood.
More starboard.
Well spotted. I missed that. You will be in full firing arc shortly. Your retention is good, and you are hit, which is nice to see. Dirty. The more hits. Well done. You are perfect retention. Your rate of fire. You are damaged. You're spannering the best you can. The damage is coming in now at 21 kiloyards. It's about 11 miles. He's shooting through his own smoke though, so it's going to be much harder to hit. He says as he hits Bismarck loads of times. Bounced off the...
Technically, with Alaska's radar, it doesn't need smoke. But who knows how it works in the game.
Really good point, yeah. I wonder if it'd affect the radar in real life. That's an interesting question.
And can I get spot on, please?
In firing arcs, and you're holding more or less parallel. Spot is on. He's going for the big damage now.
I can add to the smoke. Normal smoke would not do anything for radar. If you put metal or plastic filaments in there and cut them to the right length, you may well disrupt.
I'm going to put your spot back on Dirty because you've lost your accuracy.
Yeah. Can I have hard left rudder to go straight east, please?
Alright, you the boss. Zigzagging is trying to do it. Do you want to speed up? Because you're just plodding along at the moment.
No.
There's some damage, but amazingly more damage has actually been done to Bismarck. I don't think Bismarck cares because she's going to be twice as heavy, but...
I think that shows Alaska's later war fire control.
Even in a turn, she's hitting. 18 minutes in. Really just superfluous damage, but just impressive. Look at that big smoke thing there. We've got, obviously, secondaries are going out. We've got these 6 inches all along here. I don't think the 4 inches are firing. I doubt they're firing. 4 inches are dual purpose, 6 inches is single purpose, aren't they, guys?
Which proved to be very bad for Bismarck when she was attacked by the string waves.
Ah, right. Alright, Dirty is turning. Speed's going down. A little
Full
bracket
speed
there.
ahead.
Full speed, that's my boy.
Cap, can I get direct southeast, please?
And Bismarck responds.
You really want to get close, don't you?
Yes, he
Yes,
does.
I do. Oh, I've lost the cell.
You've lost a cell? Oh, if it ended now... oh no, it doesn't count, It's not a critical cell. It's not a critical cell. I don't think it's a matter. I'm pretty sure...
my nose.
I'm still 99% sure Bismarck's going to win. Right, let's check you guys out. So you are spotting, you've done the best you can, and you're turning. All is fine. Alaska, let's check you out, Mom. Okay, I'm going to level you out. Because there'll be a little bit of latency on the rudder.
Yeah, you can level me out there.
Got you spotting, you've got pretty decent retention still, so that's nice. Smoke condition.
Just keep it on.
Roger. Alright, here we go.
British is so always the one using smoke. Now it's my turn.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, smoke's a double-edged sword, viewers. It shields you, but it also reduces your accuracy, so it's really useful for running. Oh, I just saw your fire control's gone up, so spot off. But yeah, there's an advantage though, because it only affects optical sighting, obviously not radar sighting, as Davros turned out, so there is a use for it in this case. Alright, that's everyone done and checked.
Fire arcs are going to change, obviously. Do you want me to check Alaska's front guns?
There'll be an arc.
Oh, we got a big six. That was a 14-incher. 15 inches, sorry. They are in arc, and that may be the big damage we were looking for. No, it didn't hit the critical items, so it's not slowed him down. He just looks burny. All right.
Can you slow me down to 10 knots, please?
Aye, aye. You the boss. Checking your fire control. It's all excellent, and you're on rate of fire. Bismarck at 21 kiluyards. Now, interesting question. Does anyone remember the range of the 5 inches on the American ship?
18,000.
About 18,
wow,
19.
you're nowhere near then. All right, so this guy's spotting. He's still turning. He's still pumping out stuff, and he's repaired all of his damage. Well, that said, a big hit on the, not the Citadel, on the superstructure there. Although it didn't register, so it must have been. I don't know why it didn't register. That's weird.
No, yeah, it's the small fire that's on the front left.
So, because we're doing science and history stream, I've got the experiment running in the background, Alaska versus Bismarck at static at 70,000 yards, using each other for gunnery practice. They're just about neck and neck, which they are hitting more than the manoeuvring ships, obviously, and it's much more boring to watch, it has to be said. And they're trading blow for blow.
So there's no obvious increase in accuracy.
Negative. So how tall is Bismarck's optical director to be getting hits on Alaska at 30,000 yards?
Yeah, I mean, it may be more complicated than that, but yeah. It doesn't look that tall. It doesn't look as tall as a pagoda from the Japanese, does it?
More research required, so I'm on that. Keep fighting, folks.
Roger. Right, still making his turn. Bismarck turns so much slower. We've got a bit burny, but... Ooh, if you could take his funnel out, Alaska, you could actually win this by forcing him down to like 15 knots and run away and snipe him from long range. It's never going to happen because you can't control where your shells hit, but yeah, I might get lucky. Let's check Alaska. Tension is bad. I'll put your spot back on so you can get some hits. Check your Damager. Yeah, your Damager's pretty good, to be honest. You've done well, Dirty. You've survived 23 minutes. You've wiggled around like a little worm. Done your best to not get hit.
Full stop.
Wow, that's something I've never seen before. This is all new viewers.
Now I want him close.
All right, let's double check.
There's Dirty got within second.
Your rear guns are turning in arc, Bismarck.
Can I get direct southwest?
Direct southwest, aye, that is southwest. Is that a way? Oh, he's going to cross that T. He's taking advantage of the deacceleration of the Alaska and is going to try and cross this T. Let's check everything, otherwise probably best leave spot on. Check damage.
Run a hard over, actually, please.
Run a hard over, aye. So, Alaska. Ooh, that is one hidden ship, guys. That's one hidden ship. She's back up, removing the spot, using her radar, and firing, and we're on rate of fire, and that is all that I can give her. Range 19 kiluyards, not long before her secondaries open up. 6 inches. Oh, just look at the rate of fire now from Bismarck. There are so many guns firing with such a high rate of fire. She is such a gun platform. Look, barrel, 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 and about to be barrel, 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 barrel. And the damage is now... Oh, look at that. All of Alaska's accuracy is gone. Could it be luck? I don't know. Relative fire control is registering high.
Can I get rid of midships, please?
Shot. Ding. Did it register?
Oh, it's started a fire.
Got some fires, but it's non-machine space. Nothing major. It just has 12 inches. If that was a 15-incher, British 16-incher, Japanese 18-incher.
Sorry, can I check my back 2 turrets?
Ding. Is that the
Bit more starboard.
They're out. Yeah.
In fact, just go directly southwest. Maybe west-southwest.
Right, you're burning. You are burning. It's unlucky because it's no critical space has been hit, but it's what it is. It looks nice. Bismarck always looks nice on fire, guys. Checking Alaska. She's sitting behind a little shield, and to be honest, she's doing all right. She is getting hit by some 6 inches, but she's shrugging them off. Oh, as a 15-incher hit, it's Bismarck has found her range, guys. That is most unfortunate. We are 26 minutes in. Check-in gunnery is perfect. You're on rate of fire. You've got everything I can give you. But Bismarck has 100% just found a range as we were watching. Then again, has Alaska found a range? There is burning going on. She's burning.
And if a fire gets out of control,
burning your mag.
if a fire gets out of control, it will spread and burn the ship down.
Speed down to 10 knots, please.
Yep, he's trying to stop the fire spreading. Speed down to 10 knots. Aye, aye. But he's
Am I
still,
making you nervous, British?
Just a little bit.
but he still risks crossing that sea. Fire is spreading. The fire is spreading on Bismarck.
And can you put the damage control party repairing the flooding onto the fire?
Aye, aye. Already done.
And, yeah.
Yeah. Going over to Alaska. She's actually doing all right. It's the weirdest battleship technique I've ever seen. But if it friggin' works, just sitting there with its radar on, its smoke on. I need to double check everything. You're down. Do you want me to go?
Spot on.
Aye, aye. Needs to snipe. Spot on. Check. That'll be a quick respot due to the rate of fire. Jesus Christ, it's all going on now. A secondary's firing now. Is that what's happening? Starting fires. Gun
Later.
out. Turret out.
Yeah, put the flooding party onto that turret, please.
Stand by. Flooding party. Yep. It's legal. Do you want any changes to your damage control, Dirty?
Negative.
Cat, can I just check that I'm on rate of fire on Bismarck?
Yep. You are not, and you are now. Rate of fire. High accuracy, half ammo, but you're halfway through the battle, so that sounds right. More hits going
I
in.
get at full speed ahead, please.
Full speed ahead. I'm not sure what that's going to be because you've taken a beating. It's going to be about 20 knots.
You know what? Take me down to 5. And 30 degrees. No, 10 degrees port.
Aiming's up. Spot coming off. Check to all. All right. Are your secondaries firing? They are. Are they?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's going to lay down a load of 5 inches. Checking on Bismarck. You're on rate of fire. We know that. Well, there's damage coming in. And there's a 15-inch turret out.
Cap, can I get the speed up to flank speed again?
Aye, aye. Which is interesting, this is. Flank speed. Going to cross that T. Let me check. Tension is good. You're on rate of fire. You've got everything you can get. Slowly arcing around just to try and keep those guns in. Let me check your gun angles. You've got about 15 degrees of arc and loads at the back. Ammo quantity is more than you could ever need. Wow, there's a lot of ammo in this thing. There must have been. I don't know why Bismarck's got so fewer shells. Anyway.
Full stop, please.
Aye, aye, full stop.
So what we're seeing here is that crossing the T is exceedingly hard to do when you've got mechanical power. In days of sail, this would have been a technique that they used. It would be much harder to avoid people cutting your T if you got it wrong, because you just don't have the ability to drive into the wind. These guys don't care where the wind is, they can manoeuvre wherever they like.
Also the fact that there's only 2 ships here, 1 per side. So crossing a T of 5 ships in a battle line is really bad, because they want to stay in formation, and they can't immediately reverse that because they need to stay in the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, you can manoeuvre 5 ships that are mechanically powered much easier than you can, manoeuvring. I can't think the
guys.
Manoeuvring 5 ships under sail.
Important point. We have our first critical permanent damage. That's the funnel on Bismarck. So if it were to end now, Alaska amazingly would win. So do what you want with that information, Bismarck. It's difficult. Alaska has got a surprising amount of punch, doesn't she?
That's what the numbers. That's what the numbers told us. She's on the scoring system that we're now using puts Alaska on 15 and Bismarck on 14. So it's not as unfair a fight as we thought it was going to be.
We got a hit in the engines.
We have got a hit on the critical section on Alaska now, though.
But it's not dead, though. It's only if it's black, then it is fully...
Can you take out the meaningless spanners and put them on fires, please, Captain?
Aye, aye.
So my other thought is, and the valued viewers can help with this, and we've actually got a marksman in the team here at the moment as well, that seems to prove that if your own ship is static, you get better hits on a moving target. So it would appear that the target speed has less accuracy than your own speed.
What the hell's going on?
I've been turned into a refit Gunnizer now with the firepower now.
What's going on?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm not expecting this, guys. 2 turrets, the 15-inch down, funnel permanently down. I don't know what to say. My words are all belong to me.
This is a World of Warships battle. We got one ship hiding in the smoke.
Lots of hits going on, but she's just not taking the damage. Fine, it is what it is. Do you want your spot up, Dirty?
Yes.
Turn that on. That won't take very long.
For about a minute and then take it off.
Yeah.
Can I get spot on rudder hard over to port?
Have both ships got smoke on yet?
No.
They will now.
Well, actually, her smoke's gone out. Bismarck's smoke's gone out, which is good for Bismarck, but she's taken some unlucky hits.
Can you put the smoke on? Okay.
Smoke on for the manoeuvre. Don't let me forget it's on. Be pecked away slowly. Got your spotter on. Check ammo quantities. Yep, more than you need. We are 33 minutes in, and at the moment, amazingly, Alaska is winning due to reasons.
So Davros was talking about the accuracy of a stationary ship. It's because you don't need to calculate your ship's movement versus the enemy ship's movement. So then have to do a fixed platform versus whatever the other ship's doing.
Roger.
What's the repair time on my rudder?
Fuck, effing ages.
Okay.
You ain't turning for a while, Dirty. Right, so distance 17 kiloyards, 34 minutes in, all actions happening. Amazingly, legally, Alaska's winning. I don't know which is actually winning in a fight, but let's see what damage you're down to speed-wise. 75%, so you could probably make 25 knots maybe with a bit of a tailwind.
Less.
Spotting's on. Just can't get that penetration, can't get that big damage that you need on Alaska. Oh, hello, 1-2. It's a draw. They've both got 2 black sails, guys. They've both got 2 black. It's now a draw. Well, I just could not have seen this going this way. It's A, the weirdest battle we've had so far. B, the most surprising battle we've seen so far. This guy using his radar. Bismarck using his big guns. No fire on Bismarck, so that's good. Lots of accuracy from Alaska. Huge accuracy from Alaska. I mean, they're fighting over the horizon still.
You can see all those shells landing where I would be if the ship wasn't turning.
Yeah, literally. They would have been all peppering you. That's big accuracy on Alaska's part. Right, let's double check your credentials. You are as you specified. You've got to tell me when you want it not to turn. The turn is allowing him to heal a bit, which is good. Damage repair. This guy, no substantial hits from Bismarck. Bismarck's accuracy is going right down. Bismarck appears to be on fire again, question mark. Bismarck hits fire. Takes a 12-incher. And what's it hits? It's hit the rudder. Just what he needs right now. Just what he needs right now. And a load of 5 inches. Good adjustment from Alaska. Distance 16 kilyards. They're literally coming over the horizon now, or should I say base to base horizon. Wowee.
Can I get a repair party on the rudder, please?
Aye. Prepare and coming on.
He's gonna need it.
There. Going on there. Auto back on. Done. Get that fire done. Time 36 minutes. 24 minutes to go. You are spotting as requested. Trying to get that rear gun in arc. Got a few degrees to go yet. That's unfortunate that rudder hit Alaska. We have. Do you want your spot back on?
Yes.
Spotting going back on. Give it a minute or so. Damage amazingly. No real hits from Bismarck.
Alaska's main director's out, so her accuracy is going to be poor.
Alaska's main director is fully out. Duly noted. Intentions, Bismarck, with your rudder.
Keep it going. I want to get that back turret out.
Roger. You are. Yeah, way out. Big hit. 12-incher. 12-incher and fire. Ooh, baby. Oh, it's a big fire. It's a big fire. 2 red zones here, including bridge.
Yeah, director's damage. That's annoying.
It's annoying. It is annoying. Right. Rear gun arc. Not in yet. Trying to get that 15-incher in. Alaska, I can probably take you off spot now. Yes, I can. You've got your accuracy back. And begin firing and damage.
Here we go.
Just not taking any big hits. Oh, what happened? Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, my goodness gracious me.
Boom.
Wow.
Da, 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 da.
I am absolutely speechless. I would have put money on that not happening. Well, you're still firing? You're still firing? What do you want me to do, Bismarck?
I don't think it matters.
It's still buoyant. I'm not giving up. I am going to work this problem.
Just put it on. Just leave it on auto. Just let it do its thing.
Roger.
Yeah, your black cells aren't repairable outside the ship.
Oh, shit. To turn that back. I'm going to go to all stop because she's going to drive herself underwater. Come on, Bismarck. She's such a famous ship. I just don't want her to see her go out. I think she's going to go out, guys. This is unbelievable stuff. I'm going to turn the spot off because you don't need it, even though no guns are firing because your magazines are blown up. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to fight to the end.
As well.
Take the smoke off. Come on, baby.
As in reality, she shall fight to the last shell.
I'm going to do something smart. I'm going to drive her backwards and see if that lifts my front up. Backwards!
It doesn't.
Just leave her stationary.
Okay, she's got everything she can. Her guns are still firing. Come on, let's get a mag hit on Alaska. Just not damn well hitting.
See, the whole reason I was trying to get close was to let the belt armor do its thing and make sure it explode, but...
Is it because it went through the deck and it was still plunging?
Yeah, must have been just still plunging through.
Gutted. Absolutely gutted, guys.
We could have got so close that secondaries may be going through the deck.
But they're high explosive. They wouldn't go through.
Those 5 edges wouldn't go through.
They're just on edge, are they? So, in our, if you like, normalised circumstances, 30,000 yards, Alaska is actually still hitting Bismarck more, even when they're both static.
So had more accuracy.
Still not sure how Bismarck is hitting, because even at a 100-foot optical director, she's only really got a range of about 12 kilometres.
Maybe it's she has some radar integration. I don't know, guys. You need to fly here for this.
No, we just need a dev to explain us the mechanics behind the game.
Can you put a spanner on that left flooding, please?
Oh yeah, your major flooding you've got. Right.
How will you survive? How will you survive? She's still going to stand swing, and I don't want to fast forward it yet because she's still firing. She's still got a 15-incher going. It's possible. I don't reckon she can get the angle anymore.
Underwater now.
I don't reckon she can get the angle.
It's an angle.
There's a stern coming up.
She's turning into a U-boat.
Come on, big gal.
Our valued viewers are going to have lots to say about this one, aren't they?
Come on, SS Bismarck.
The A turret
it's
is
gone.
basically complete.
It's gone.
There we go.
There we go.
Gone.
Turn it settle.
Wow. I just could not. I just don't understand. The viewers are going to have to explain to me why that happened. Bismarck, bigger guns, lots more armor, almost as fast. As Davros is finding almost as accurate, not quite as accurate, but almost as accurate. It should win every time, but Alaska won. Any thoughts here, guys?
Well, all I can say is there's like 3 or 4 years between the FIDs, so Alaska's got much better fire control.
Unbelievable difference. Also, the hiding behind the smoke really seemed to work for her. Sitting pretty, I would have thought she would have got smashed by the 15 inches, but she didn't. I can't even find her now, but she's gone somewhere. Her damage, it turned out in the end, was fairly minuscule. Really surprised, guys. My face could not be more surprised. Dirty, how does it feel?
Very nice.
Dirty is becoming the mag hits king.
He really is.
Yeah,
He's just mag king. I'd say that's got to be, for me, the biggest shock so far. A little cruiser with pincy little guns, taking out one of the world's most famous and heavily armed battleships.
Cap in all fairness, she is famous for sinking.
She is famous for sinking. We'll give her that. All right, guys. Good show. We'll see you for the next one, viewers. And bye-bye.